Hey church family, Pastor Bill, and I hope that you've been keeping your eyes on the Lord lately, and you've been spending time with the Lord in Bible reading and in prayer. And wanted to give you a quick update. Many of you have heard that Buck Prince, my wife's grandfather, has been diagnosed with the COVID-19 virus, and he's in good spirits. We've been talking with him. He is, of course, in the hospital, and they are taking good care of him. Had a chance to speak with him, and he's not on a ventilator. He's on some oxygen. They're doing some other things to help him, and he's been feeling better over the past couple of days, so that is a wonderful thing. One of the difficulties that goes on with someone being diagnosed like this, and this is the first person that calls Columbia Road Baptist Church their church home that we know of that has been diagnosed with this virus, is that the people that they come in contact with also need to be very careful. And so Buck Prince was in the hospital about 2 weeks ago for a completely separate problem, and that's probably where he was exposed to the virus and where he caught it. And after he was discharged from that stay in the hospital, he was driven home by my father-in-law, who was doing a good job taking care of his father, and I appreciate the good job that he and Debbie do in caring for Buck. And then I was exposed to Dave, my father-in-law, after he'd been with Buck. And so Dave has been requested by some officials to quarantine, and because Dave and I have been exposed to one another and to my family in such a way over the past couple of weeks, we are going to up the seriousness of our quarantine procedures. So I'm going to be out of the pulpit for a little while so that I can help protect Pastor Steve and Jim and the others that will be working, Dave as well. Prince is going to be at home quarantining. So I'll be having an opportunity to call people on the phone to make videos, but wanted to let you know that my family and I are hunkering down for a little while. We want to be responsible with this thing. It is inconvenient. I would much rather be in the pulpit. I would much rather be doing my normal routine, but the Lord's ways are perfect, and we want to try and take this very seriously. And so I appreciate your prayers, and we're in good spirits, and my wife is doing well, the children are doing well. No symptoms here at our house, no symptoms there with Dave Prince or his wife that we know of, so we're thanking the Lord for those things. And after the appropriate amount of time has gone by, I will, Lord willing, be back in the pulpit. So pray for Pastor Jenkins. He'll be preaching this coming Sunday morning, which will be a blessing. And I'll be joining you all as we meet together in our own homes, watching online. And I'm curious to see what it looks like from the other side. And I'm very excited to be preached to. And of course, Pastor Jenkins holds such a special place in my heart as the pastor who helped me along when I first got saved, and his ministry led me to the Lord. And so I am thankful for that. We have a missionary Sunday evening, and things are in good hands. Pastor Steve is doing well. Jim Scully is doing well. We've got other volunteers in the sound room to work the AV equipment. So let's pray for one another. And I'm praying that these restrictions will be lessened in May so that we have a chance to carefully and prayerfully meet back together in person. May the Lord bless you. Have a great rest of your weekend and a great Lord's Day. Bye-bye.